6 films, 1 cowboy legend. These are Tom Selleck's best westerns, and we're breaking them down from epic shootouts to unforgettable characters. Monte Walsh stands out because it's so different from the other Selleck westerns. Released in 2003 with an older and more weathered Selleck, it's a story about the end of an era, the phasing out of the old rugged cowboy. Selleck's trademark grin is mostly absent, replaced with a role that's heavier, more emotional. What really puts this movie above the others is the way it puts him front and center, giving him a role full of depth. His chemistry with Isabella Rossellini and Keith Carradine is incredible, and while there's still plenty of action, it's the heartbreaking, beautifully forlorn story that sticks with you long after the credits roll. Some say it's not nearly as good as the original 1970 version with Lee Marvin and Jack Palance, though. Last Stand at Saber River offers a strong western with intense gunfights and a rare look at Selleck on the Confederate side. What really stands out here is Keith Carradine's performance, which might just outshine everyone else. The film has a family-focused plot, centering on a tough frontier family, but it leans more towards family drama than the grittier western style some might expect. The Sacketts brings together a massive cast in an epic 4-hour TV movie. Selleck plays Orrin with his usual suaveness, but the movie shares the spotlight with Sam Elliott, Ben Johnson, and Glenn Ford. The film packs in a lot, but the diluted focus on Selleck's character, along with those scenes involving the yellow-haired Pritz girl, makes some moments drag. It's still a solid western, but it feels more like an ensemble piece than a Selleck standout. The Shadow Riders is another Louis L'Amour classic turned into a film, bringing back the familiar faces of Selleck, Elliott, Johnson, and Osterhage. What sets this one apart is the faster, more action-packed story and the fiery presence of Catherine Ross. It's packed with more Tom Selleck screen time, and you're in for some of his best cheeky one-liners. It's quick, funny, and just the kind of western you can throw on at any time with any crowd and still have a great time. Yet another Louis L'Amour adaptation, and Crossfire Trail is a western that knocks it out of the park. If you haven't seen it, stop whatever you're doing and go find it now. Selleck kicks off the movie with a powerful fist fight and then embarks on a noble mission, surrounded by a stellar cast. The female lead? Easily one of the best Western heroines, strong, smart, and a total badass. The final act delivers one of the most epic horseback chases and shootouts you'll ever see. Just when you think it can't get better, it does. What makes Quigley Down Under stand out as Tom Selleck's best Western? Sure, it helps that Alan Rickman delivers as the villain. You don't get a bad guy like that without raising the stakes. But it's not just the casting. Quigley goes deeper than any other movie on this list. This is Selleck at his most rugged, carrying the film with a performance that's full of emotion but always grounded in action. The movie clearly struck a chord with Selleck too. He ended up buying his horse from the film and flying it all the way from Australia to his ranch in Ventura, California. That's how much this one meant.